Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna start shortly, just getting ready, logging into the game and stuff like that. I hope you are all good. I know it's an unusual time and day for the stream, but I'm going out tomorrow, so I will be able to stream it tomorrow. But I wanted to show you, and I wanted to test it myself, see how this devil weapon is actually behaving before I think of investing into it. Inferno is my second team, so I'm not sure if I should invest as much Void Mithril as it requires. That's why I want to test it and see what's the most important star level to get it. Right, so that's me just logging into the game. Bear with me and we shall see the weapon in a couple seconds. Okay, so just for those of you who are new to the streams, this stream is being recorded on a test server, so this environment that I'm gonna show you here is much different than the global one. Usually there's a couple bugs, stuff like that, things behave a little bit differently, so whatever you see here might look different on the global server. Also, the icon that I got is quite strong. The power might be only a little bit, but that's because I'm not using any rosters. So keep that in mind as well. So for those of you who don't actually read Discord announcements or don't or are not on official Discord, I'm just gonna read the description of the weapon. It's a little bit different than the one that we had from the Chinese version. There are a couple changes. but we'll see if it's actually as strong as it was in China. Right, so we can go to the exclusive. This is how Devil's Scythe looks. Okay, so basically the way the weapon works is, as you can see here, the equipment Devil's Scythe. Okay, so this is the weapon. If you go to to the green dragon, I believe it's going to be the same. So you got that. Actually, it's different. As you can see, Venomous Horn, and the weapon is called Replacement Dragon Wing. Okay, unless this is nothing. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, but in case of Devil, it's basically this Devil's Scythe. This is his exclusive weapon. And while I'll be reading this description, guys, there's a poll coming up. I want to see what kind of Infernal composition you run, because me personally, I run Inferno and Clove. I've noticed quite a lot of people run Inferno with Stronghold as well. However, I also heard that quite a strong combination is Inferno and Necropolis. So I just want to see what you guys play. Today I'm gonna test basically two formations, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit later. So let's read the description of the weapon. Let's see how strong it is. So I believe this is the most important part of the weapon. It's the awakening, because it gives Devil a revive. Okay, so the Devil revives at its spawn point 6 seconds after its first death. The Reborn Devil increases crit damage, attack speed, and units damage reduction. As you can see here, it's a typo. That's what happens on the test server. Obviously, it is going to get fixed on the live server. So reduction Y 10% for all friendly units, which should be by over the next 20 seconds. For the Inferno faction units, the effect doubles. The Reborn Devil unleashes Revenge on the target unit. Revenge causes damage equal to 200% of attack and emaciates the target. The skill can be triggered once every 45 seconds. Emaciation lasts for 5 seconds and cannot be dispelled. Decreases emaciated units' damage reduction by 20% and decreases defense by 20%. So this is good. I think is going to be mandatory for any Devil, any Inferno player, because it only requires 200 Void to get it, and it gives so much utility to the unit and the whole Inferno team. At 1 star, the Devil applies an Inferno mark to a random hostile unit every 9 seconds. Each mark stack decreases the target unit's damage reduction by 7% up to 3 stacks, so that's 21. When the mark has 3 stacks, it will be removed from the target and cause 300% damage. The mark lasts throughout the entire battle and cannot be dispelled. Okay, so this will be a burst damage. We'll see that in action. At 2 stars, increases Devil's unit damage by 10% and unit damage reduction by 20%. So yeah, a little bit of damage, but more defensive stats, because what happens right now, Devil dies too quick, but that 20% unit damage reduction will be not a game changing. Okay, but this is just a preparation. Okay, this is something extra. They decided to actually increase that and drop the damage. For each of the Devil's normal attack, 30% of its attack is dealt as damage to the target unit. And its penetration is increased by 300. So that's more than Path of Assassin alone. Path of Assassin increases it by, I believe, 240, yes, so that's more than the Path of Assassin emblem, just from the awakening of weapon. Increases Devil's attack by 20% and defense by 10%, so just again a little bit extra damage and a little bit extra defense. At 5 star, Devil burns all hostile units every 30 seconds for 10 seconds. The pre-cooldown is 5 seconds, so this will work at 2 minutes 55 seconds. Just like pretty much every other skill in the game. Now at 6 stars, the Devil unleashes Inferno of Torture on the target unit every 10 seconds. Whenever Inferno of Torture is unleashed, increase crit damage by 10% and attack speed by 10% for all Inferno units for 5 seconds. So every 10 seconds for 5 seconds. Inferno of Torture deals damage equal to 100% of its attack plus 5% of the target max HP, which River Crab already explained. This secondary effect is actually cancelled. Okay? It's not going to be on global. This is being removed. On enemy units within a certain area, for burning units, the effect doubles. Okay, so as you can see, pretty straightforward, nothing impressive. But what's impressive is that, okay, I think this is going to be the most important thing. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'll be showing you guys this weapon, how it works through all the levels, and at the end of the stream we'll do some proper compositions. But what I want to see is the difference, okay? I want to see how much of a difference this weapon gives, and this is the composition I'll be running today. Okay, official process one thing, one says another, the game another one about weapon description. Yeah, so Carlos, we'll see that live. Okay, we'll see what happens. Because hey, Gorax, excited for today test. So am I. Okay, so this is basically what I'll be testing today. I'll obviously try another formation as well. I see most of you play Inferno and Dungeon. I hope it's not Dungeon and Inferno, which means Dragon Mutara with Devil. Okay, I'm basically asking about zero formations. So yeah, so for the two most popular that I found is basically a Cove formation. This is what I'm running, except for that little fella. I don't have him. Still not unlocked on global. But this is what I'm running. Obviously, some of you might not be running Ifriti anymore. Replace it with something else. Keep in mind, Pitlor's weapon is not awakened, is not activated yet on test server, because I still have to test it, see the thresholds myself. There's a fully maxed out Ravi, fully maxed out Regnan as well. Okay, so this is the basic formation I'll be testing today. The other formation that I want to test today is I think the most popular, at least in my group when it comes to COG, is Inferno with Stronghold. Okay, this is somehow quite common right now, but also there's one that's a sleeping giant, let's say. It's a formation using Necropolis as well. Okay, it's not as common because it's rather, it's basically the same expensive as others, but it's not being used because not many people invested in Necropolis. Okay, obviously the biggest whales when they started, they had these all maxed out, but it's not being, Necropolis has been played for ages, and right now it's actually a good addition to this team of Inferno. So we'll see. At the moment I'm just gonna focus on that one plus the Stronghold, and once we get the Devil weapon to 6-star, we'll see how it behaves in different formations. And I'm only going to test Ziran with Devil. Okay guys, I want to conclude this test by 8:30 so we can still do Guild versus Guild today. And obviously there will be 2 quiz questions. The first quiz question will have 3 winners, and the other one will have 2 winners, so as usual 5 winners on the stream. Okay, so let's test the weapon. Let's see how this fight plays out against Astral. I'm not gonna put Seer in that Astral formation because that fight will be just too quick. So what I want to do is I want to make sure Devil jumps here. Obviously Devil's gonna die because of this little fella here. But if he destroys these 2 units, that would be cool. Okay guys, just remember that we are not testing the formation, we are testing the weapon. So don't worry about the formation, okay? I want to see the changes, what happens when we upgrade the weapon. Okay, so as you can see, Devil dies, every unit just focuses him because he jumps, and so on. So that was 13 seconds in, I believe, something like that. And then the fight continues. Right, so Devil lasted 11 seconds, he's done barely any damage. Right, 11% of the team. Before I upgrade the stats of the weapons, I'm just gonna move these units again. That's going to change the seat of the fight. The fight will be completely different. Just run it through again. Okay, this time around Devil's done much more damage, so as you can see, it's important. And I'm gonna switch the teams. I'm gonna put this team in. Good, I believe you played that formation. Can you guide me through? What other unit do you use here? Let me just quickly see my in-game teams. Pawn instead of fish, yeah, exactly. So basically this is like the second most common formation. And you keep the same lines, yeah? Okay, so let's play it out. Obviously, at this scenario right now, there's no chance for Zeron Devil to actually destroy Astral. Okay, there's no chance because you got Judy and you got Dragon Golem. But this is what we want to test. We want to see the difference. Is it going to help Devil? Because if you are playing a secondary Devil Afflicted Pony Venoms, okay, so I'm gonna swap that around. Yeah, so this time around Devil's the highest damage, but obviously he's died. So Devil, Afflicted Pony, and Venom Spawn. Right, so that's the way you run it. Okay, let's do it that way. And after that, I'm going to increase the Devil's weapons, the Devil's stats by upgrading the levels of a weapon. So his stats will be much higher. Okay, so same scenario here. Devil teleports and the whole backline of Astral just demolishes him. Okay, still quite good damage, although he dies quick. Okay, so let's get the weapon. Okay, let's level up the stats and then just awaken it, see the difference it makes. Because upgrading the weapon at this point should be rather easy for almost all of us. At least what I do is I just hoard this thingy here. I just hoard it until the weapon that I want becomes available. I'll put all of it into it and then I just spread it evenly between other weapons. So obviously everyone that uses Devil will want to have that weapon at 100 level. It's free stats. Who doesn't love free stats? Everyone loves free stats. Okay, so that's it. Let's awaken that. So now the most important thing is that resurrection. Okay, let's see how it is, how it works. Because obviously I'm not gonna test like all the mechanics that this weapon will include, because that will just take whole of the stream. So yeah, Devil's Caps, as you can see, it's basically the basic skin with a flaming weapon. Okay, so whichever you like most. Okay, so that's us awakening the weapon. Let's go through this. Okay, so and let's see how it looks, how it works. Okay, let's use that formation first. Obviously I'm not looking to win against Astral, because I think even with this weapon it might not be possible, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it will be top tier weapon. Okay, so Devil's here. It's going to jump to the back lane. Okay, the back line will focus Devil. He dies. He should be spawning here. As you can see, he shows up as dead. he spawns, the icon disappears, and he jumps on tank. Okay, he doesn't jump to the backline. So this is what people were afraid of, and yeah. And he's down again. Right, let's switch back to Cove. I think I'll just focus on Cove. Let's just do one formation. Yeah. Let's just focus on one formation. So it will be much, as Ivica says, if you don't have Tank Shredder, the devil will pretty much be dead soon after the reborn, which is true, because devil is not a tank killer. So this is another thing that Inferno is still lacking. Okay, so this time around Devil's gonna jump up here. By the way, that's plus 25 cast, plus 25 emblem cast Devil, okay? He is going to respawn back here. And jump to the tanks. Or did he jump to the Naga? I think he jumped on Naga. But he's down again. Yes, Richie, I'm gonna move the units around, don't worry about that. This is why I'm gonna focus on only one. But as I said before, we're not focusing on the formation, we're focusing on the weapon. Now, since Devil needs to do damage, okay, he is going to attack the tank eventually. Let's do that, okay? Okay, so basically all this is quite good for the tank shredder. And let's move that around, okay? So let's not put them in a down line, okay? So they're gonna focus on Paladin instead of DG. Okay, so this is the last test we're gonna do with just awaken weapon, because obviously now he is we just awaken the weapon, the cheapest method, okay? Usually awakening. Okay. Right, so good luck brought a good point, so this is why we're gonna keep going. We'll see if he actually changes targeting. Right, so that's him spawning here, and then this teleport. Whoop. Okay, so he's actually trying to kill Naga, but Naga is Naga. Right, that's just awakening weapon. So as you can see, this is what people were worried about. He's targeting tanks after revival. but we'll see how it goes on. Yes, so let's rank it up. We're in free line. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so basically still jumps to the tank or the closest target basically. Okay, let's rank it up to 1 star. So we add in the Inferno mark, which should be an additional burst damage. Let's start with him being on top. Okay, he's down. Okay, he went for Naga. He's doing it, guys. Kaboom. He's done it. And it only required 1 star. So basically 150 tokens. So that's 300. Can you please click on the commander altar? Sadly, I can't do that. Can't spoil what's coming in next. Sorry about that. Right? So yeah, while Archer did most of the damage, but Devil survived the whole fight. Okay, and he did kill the backline, which is what he is supposed to do. Right? So I know that they're still there, right? Sadly, I don't have that fella. I'm trying to get him, but let's do that. Okay, let's put him in that line now. Yeah, I know it's quite laggy here. Okay, so he's down. Yep, just as I thought. Okay, so he's jumping as at the closest target. So he killed Naga, and after killing Naga, he's going for the backline again. Right, so as you can see, RNG being RNG again, the Inferno team has lost. Okay, and one more try. Okay, so I was expecting him to actually hit DG here, but he went down here to try and get Naga again. Okay, so basically same team, different from different positioning of the units, and we have 3 different results. Okay, so so far 1 for Inferno, 2 for Astral with only 1-star weapon, which brings hopes. It brings hope because so far it's an improvement. Everything we do is an improvement. Okay, so now he's going to do more damage and be a little bit more tanky. Okay, so for me, getting to that point is alright. Okay, I can't afford 2-star. So let's see if that is going to be a significant change. Okay, let's start with that up here again. Swap these units around. Yeah, in the second and third fight, he did not manage. Well, in the second fight, he did manage to get Naga and went to the backline, but then he's. That's right, Richie. But as I said before, we're not testing the formation. We are testing what difference the dev weapon make. Because as I showed you guys, this team was losing badly without that weapon. Now we managed to win one fight. Okay, obviously your units will be stronger. You will be running different formation. Okay. Oh, did you guys see that? He went straight for the backline. And he used a different teleport animation. Right, I'm gonna show you that fight again. So as Good Lad said at the start, the targeting changes. It's like he's becoming smarter the more stars you add to the weapon. Okay. Right, so he's jumping here. Okay, let's speed it up. Let him die. Then we slow it down, and you'll see that animation is gonna change. He's not gonna fly. Okay, so he's casting Revenge. Whoop! And he's jumping straight to the backline. Right? So that's interesting, and don't get upset because we're losing. We're playing against Astral. And we are fighting against Astral, which no many can compete against. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show a losing Inferno, and I want to see how much of an improvement this is. Obviously against other teams, this will work wonders, which we're gonna test at the end. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase his damage. Okay, so extra penetration on that 30% attack. I think he might have targeted Paladin Summon, which died. Wow, Devil was stunned. The initial help animation is hilarious from Mortal Kombat. Okay, so let's try that again. Obviously I forgot to move the Devil around because I got excited about the way he teleports. The animation obviously changed. So yeah, let's do 3 fights now. Whoops. Let's see where he jumps. Okay, obviously he's going for Titan. Okay, so after the jump, that Titan is getting closer and closer to actually disappearing. The devil weapon is already at level 100, Marathon. You must have missed that. Okay, let's see. Is it going to be back to... Yep, as you can see, back again. Going for the tank. Going for the front line. Yeah, the weapon is already level 100. Yeah, it's just ridiculous what's happening here. It's like he's getting smarter up to a point when he's becoming dumber again. But it might be what Molly has said, that he somehow kills the summons and then jumps back. It's interesting. I'll leave that to someone who actually invests in that weapon to do like in-depth testing, because obviously I don't want to spend an hour showing you guys how this teleport works. That's for others to do. Okay, so he's going for Naga. If he kills that Naga, he should jump to the back line. Okay, and what's happening here? He doesn't have enough damage to take him down at this point. Yeah, it's probably what Molly wrote, but it's an interesting idea. Okay, so he's down again. It's quite interesting that he's out damaging Ragnar Archer now. And look at that time. It's 20 more seconds Ragnar had on the Devil. Okay, so Devil is doing huge damage compared to what he was doing previously. Of course, previously he's just died. That was it. So obviously it's a big improvement. Maybe not in a case when you're playing against Astral, but imagine if you're playing against team you were still losing, but not by much. This is huge. These 2 levels, at least 2 levels. Okay, so we're increasing his damage again, and a little bit of defense. Okay, let's try with that one and just move back. Yeah, okay, so we'll look at the summons when he dies. Okay, so he's down. I couldn't see it. Maybe you guys saw it. Did he kill the sun? Obviously he didn't kill the summons because he jumped on Naga instead of the backline. But he's getting the damage now, okay? That Judy. Some HP bars are moving here. Okay, he just needs a little bit more damage. Once he kills one of these 3 units, he's just going to start the dominoes. Yeah, that's why he jumped to Naga. Okay, still out damaging Ragnan Archer. He's got plus 25 emblems. Plus 60 power. I think everyone who has plus 60 power will do a lot of damage. Obviously, no one can afford plus 60 power. It's not even possible, is it? Only plus... No, plus 60, yeah. Okay, so let's focus on these summons. He is going to jump over here. Yeah, so he jumps on Naga. Okay, he's down again. Okay, so nothing impressive here. Let's put him in the last scenario. Well, some confusion. Okay, yeah, that's it. Let's go. Obviously, guys, once we get him to 6-star, we're gonna try him against other composition, other formations. We'll see how quickly he can demolish them, because this is what's gonna happen. Okay, once we get that weapon to 6-star, he'll probably destroy everyone else that's not using DG. Okay, that's that. The problem with that is DG, as you can see. For those who don't play Dragon Golem, Devil teleports to the back, he gets stunned, and all the backline focuses him because he's the closest target. That's why he's dying so quick in these fights. Okay, so he's back there. Okay, he's doing revenge, and he jumps on Naga. And he's down again. Right, let's move on. Let's upgrade the weapon further. Right, so we're going for a 5-star, and basically he applies burn. No, I'm not taking Naga out, guys. If I take Naga out, this fight will be basically one side. Okay, I'm not here to show you guys that this weapon will make Infernal win everything, because that's not the point. If you have 2 million power more than your enemy, obviously you have more chance to win, and so this is why I'm testing against myself, so the power is similar. So I can change now Ifriti Awakening. Yes, so basically this allows me to change the Awakening on Ifriti. However, for the sake of the test, let's just keep it on at the moment for this one fight to see if it makes a difference. Okay, so it's going to be double burn, which makes no sense, but let's do that, and let's change the Ifriti Awakenings. I don't even remember which ones I have here, but I believe I got some that you guys told me to put on last time. As I've been testing so many things, these awakenings, I don't change them very often and stuff like that. This will take too much time. Okay, so he's jumping down here again. Alright. So that was it again. Changing his teleport, as you could see, when he changes the animation of the teleport, he goes for the backline. When his animation is flanky, he's going for the front line. Right, so as Gura noticed, the salmon dies, and that's what Molly has said. So this is probably what's happening. Let's try that fight again. So let him die. Okay, I couldn't spot it. But he is, look at that guys, he's taking these 3 units very low, okay, which didn't happen on previous levels, okay, but let's do that. Demo is too funny. Let's do that again. Mr. Me, I'm not testing the formation, I'm testing the weapon, okay? I want to keep the same formation through all the tests. If I put the demon now, it's not gonna give me any results that I'm looking for. Okay, so hold on, what I was looking for, yes. Right. Right, but the thing is, that's from the start of the bottle, which is 5 seconds. Of course, guys, at the end of the stream, once we get through this leveling up of the weapon, I'll put demon for you, so I don't mind. Okay, so let's change that. Let's see the difference. Okay, so he's going for the front line here again. Hold on a second. So the same formation, different awakening, and devil goes for the front line instead of the back line, which means the summons are not dying. Alright, let's put it back together. Let's put it back where it was. Okay, let's go for that caster. Let's go for the same awakening. Because prop up the see the burn that devil does. It happens 5 seconds into the fight, and that's burns them at the start of the fight. So that might be the difference. The 5 seconds might be a different. Might make a difference where he jumps. Let's try again. Yep, so he jumped to the back line again. Okay, so that's good. So let's keep it that way, okay? Because obviously it's makes him go weird. Okay, let's get it up to the last level, and then we're gonna test proper formations of Inferno as well as other teams, okay? Right. So as said before, River Crab confirmed this 5% of target max HP is not going to happen. Right, so same step, let's see. Yeah, so that's the difference. As you can see, if Riti's burn happens straight away, Devil's happens at 255. Okay, so Devil's down. Stan Revenge and goes for Frontline. And dies again. Let's move him here, and then swap once again, so we get 3 fights, and then gonna change the formations. So if you guys got a formation you want me to test right now with a maxed out level weapon on the devil, write them down and give me in chat. After this fight I'm going to do first quiz, and afterwards I'm gonna test the devil in different formations against different formation for you. Okay, so prepare everything, write it down, and we'll see. Okay, so jump into the back lane now, and he's down. Carlos, I wouldn't jump the gun, because keep in mind it's against hard counter. Okay, this is a hard counter to devil. Okay, we'll see that in a different scenarios. Okay, there are teams who don't use DG. Right guys, so prepare the formations you want me to test now. Okay, and we're gonna do first question. Let me just prepare it and prepare the names of the winners. Okay, so the rules are simple and basically same as always. I'm gonna repeat them for the sake of those who just joined the stream or are watching me first time. So it's going to be a question popping up on the screen with 4 answers: A, B, C, or D. You only need to type A, B, C, or D. You don't need to type the whole answer. If you are the winner, which means you will be the first one to answer correctly and show up on my screen, on my chat, okay? Because if you all type all together, you're gonna be first on your screen, okay? That's what happens, but I'm only looking at my screen. If you are a winner, the only thing I will need from you is your ID, which you can copy from the game. Just press on that button, copy it, paste it in the chat and the server you're playing on. If you already won previously on my stream, there's a big chance I already have your info, so I'll just copy it from there. Okay guys, so get ready for the first question. Okay, I'm gonna count to 5 and the first question is going to pop on the screen. Yes, good lad brought up a good point. Right, so let's go with it guys. I'm gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay guys, let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is C. Right, let's see the winners. Okay, so as I said previously, there's going to be 3 winners for this question and 2 for the other one. So that's the people who answered correctly and were the fastest on my screen. Congratulations guys. Let's get back here. Okay guys, can you provide me with a Dragon Mutare composition? I'm gonna test Devil against Dragon Mutare, and I've put Demon as per request. Okay, in the meantime, Molly, Ivica, I got your IDs. The only one I need is from our Richie. Hold on, Richie, just to confirm, you're playing on EU33 server. Yes, so I got your info, thank you. And I got Ivica. And I got Molly. Okay, so that's the first 3 winners. There's 2 more coming up later during the stream. Right guys, so oh yes, just to confirm, Ivica 48 and Molly 52. Right, so give me a Dragon Mutare team you're playing against, because everyone plays against different Dragon Mutare team, as I keep mentioning. This is probably like the most common one. But I want you to give me the one you're playing against. Okay, so if you're playing Ziran, what Dragon Mutare is the strongest on your server? Remember, you have access to all the units. Right, so let me see. Is there a lag? Yeah, let me see what people are playing on my server. I'm not gonna put Devil into Dragon Mutara team, okay? This is not what we are testing at the moment. We can do it later on. We want to see how this formation behaves against other team formation compared to Astral. Also change Devil Awakening immunity may not be needed. Maybe you notice that. I think it's Frontline. That is also a valid point, Ivica. Okay, so let's see what Dragon Mutaras on my server are playing. So I got a basic Holy Trinity. I got one with Troll and White Tiger and in Dragon Golem. Okay, so Green Dragon and Mantis. Okay, that is yeah, I'm not gonna put DA at the moment. This is going to be just yeah, okay. DA will just probably destroy, so we would verify. Yeah, that's a weird combo. That's the first time I actually hearing that. But I ask you guys if you can provide something, and we're gonna run it. Okay. So basically, if you're playing Dragon Mutara, you'll be using every unit that is OP at the time. Okay. Basically, you're playing favorite of the month when you play Dragon Mutara. You can put everything in that team, and it is going to work. Ivica, you can always get back a little bit later. I will play Holy City as well, okay? But basically, we went through the basics of the weapon. Okay, so that's interesting. He's battling Evil Sorceress because she was the closest one. He took her down, but is it too late? Look at that. Is it too late? Yep. Right, so yeah, I've put my Holy City Siege at 8:30, guys. Because I wanted to make sure I do this stream. Okay, for you, I wanted to make sure you guys gonna see that guy this week. Because tomorrow I can't stream. So yeah, let's do it, okay? Try Black Dragon, Red Dragon, Seer, Evil Sorcerer's Venom, Revi, Judy plus R1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, gonna do that. But that sounds like a very strong team comp. Yeah, so he's going for Evil Sorceress here. So what you need is, you need strong tanks. As you can see, that's the problem in this setup. Okay, this is going to be boring. Yeah, okay, but look at that. And let's see the investment, okay? Let's see the difference in investment in these two compositions. So you got two commanders, and you got two SSI units, and only one paid, okay? Against Dragon Mutare with 1, 2, 3, 4 commanders, 3 SSI units, and 1 SR plus. So the investment difference is huge. Okay, let's try the one that I just received with. Okay, so this will be quite strong again. So any sorcerer's venom spawn, black dragon, red dragon. Okay, so get rid of that, put archer. And what else? Revi. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so that's another strong one. And I'm gonna move to another team after that. I think that will be. Ah, come on. That will be better. Right, and after that, we're gonna switch to another team. Let's try Casamble after that. We're playing only against. Yeah, let's try Casamble next. So. He's not even auto-attacking. Okay, so that's another team that is heavy investment, guys. Okay, this is a heavy investment. This is a Whale Leech Dragon Potara. Let's do the most common and not so Whale Leech Dragon Potara. Yeah, just makes him not much useful. Not too useful. Okay, so okay, people gonna hate me if I do that. I want to put Harpy here. Even yeah, I don't want to put any of this one. Okay, but let's say you're playing same budgets. Okay, so you got 2 ultra rares, you got 3 SSRs. Actually, no, four SSRs. So that's still more investment than the other side with Devil. Okay, this is the thing with Devil. Okay, let's see that one. Okay, so the more common Dragon Mutara build loses, but if you're playing against Whale and you own Ziran, it doesn't look good. Okay, so that was against Dragon Mutara. Let's try another one. Let's try against Gem and Mantis. Not really, Carlos. I'll show you something else. Okay, let me just do that. Sorry, I'm losing track. Okay. So you're playing against Devil. You might as well use that. Okay, so 2 ultra rares. 2. Okay, so similar budget. This gem has no Dragon Golem, guys. You could use Dragon Golem here if you want to go all out, okay? right? Now, if I put Dragon Golem, is that gonna make a difference? Oops, I need to put the domain. Hold on. Let's put the domain, because that wasn't fair. But we are increasing the investment here, okay? Putting more than... Hold on, who am I playing against? So, I've been playing Seer, well, Inferno and Cove, okay? But I'll try to play something else now, okay? I'll change it around. Not many of you are playing Stronghold, Infernal Stronghold, and not many of you are playing Infernal Necropolis, but I'll do Necropolis. Right, so Gem is not a problem. I can take her down. So you got 2 ultra rares. Oh, sorry, I'm not seeing chat. Yeah, I think Lich. Okay, so you want Zombie. Yeah, Zombie provides more damage, but no healing reduction. But let's go with Zombie. Okay, so this unit's okay. That's a maxed out weapon here. Just change that roster. Okay, keep in mind I have no rosters. Okay, so still using only 2. Yes, still using only 2. Okay, so they go together. Healing here. Okay, right. Let's see that against Gem, and obviously a different line for Devil's Name, right? So that's another composition that is a sleeping giant. I would say it's quite strong. Because you got 2 units jumping to the back. And you got a lot of damage to the backline thanks to I forgot the name of that guy. Right, now Gem usually counters the Necropolis formation. Okay, she's a good counter against Necro units. Okay, just tanks left. Yeah, so Devil is not dying, and there's a DG. There's Dragon Golem, there's Judy. It's basically same units, the Astral hit. But obviously, Gem is not Astral. Yeah, basically what Gura said, MZ. Big damage boost, but if you're playing against Astral, you're still not going to win unless you mix and match. Because I know that Sven had a little bit different result against Astral. Okay, let's try this Necro one. against Astral. But he might have different results because see, my Astral on a test server is rather strong, guys. Okay, my account overall is quite strong on test server. So I invested quite a lot of time into it to get everything at the same level. Okay, all the units are basically at the same level. All of them have same power when it comes to talent points and stuff like that. We don't have any Astrals, Dragon Mutaris only. Yeah, so okay, so we're playing against Astral. Back to Astral. That's a nemesis for most of us. Yeah, it's two. Blah blah blah. So devil keys. Okay, so we want that here. Yeah, okay, so we keep Venom Spawn against Naga. Did they do that to me? Yes, okay. Let's see the difference against Astral, okay? Back then, we only won one fight. Oh, and guys, keep in mind, Pit Fiend's weapon is not awakened, it's not leveled up. It's nothing when it comes to Pit Fiend's weapon, okay? It's basic unit at the moment. Right, so he's down. He's going to spawn and go for the front line. So similar result, okay? You just can't win against Astral, but let's do what we just said. Pit Fiend behind Zombie. Yeah, DC domain is one. Oops, no, I actually wanted to move it like that. They jumped for two different targets. Ah, that was so close. Okay, but he's doing the backline, okay? Bam. He went for the back door, okay? Now it's just tanks. But still not enough to beat that Astral, guys. Okay, guys, is there anything else you want me to test today? Because we are going to finish up this stream. I just want you, basically, if you got anything you want me to test with that devil weapon, please prepare a formation and I'll put it and I'll test it for you. Okay, so the damage of devil is huge. Okay, that weapon really improves his damage. The problem is his targeting after the resurrection, and the problem is still Astral. Yes, Colin, not a problem. Let's go to Devil stats. Okay, there's one more formation that I wanted to test. That's what Gorax is running. Right, so we're gonna go with and I find that quite strong, truth to be told. I think it's like that. Alright, so you switch Cyclops. Do you have it at 6 star? I didn't even notice that. Alright, let's keep Devil up there. I like it. Yeah, so this is a very damage heavy oriented team. Alright, let's try it. What? Too laggy. Where is he going? Frontline. Hello Yataro, you're from EU20 server. Yatoro, sorry. Yeah, that unit is still probably the strongest unit I had a chance to test, guys. It's like, wow, on its own level. Alright, let's try and switch that around. Okay, so let's put this unit here and let's put that guy there. Okay guys, and after this fight we're gonna do the last quiz, as I'll be heading to the Holy Siege as well. So there'll be a question and 2 winners this time around. Okay, so against Astral, wow. Okay, that was impressive. Okay, obviously most of it was Darkness Element. Okay, so they will just jump to the front line. And he died just before Naga died, so he couldn't jump to the back lane again. So I guess I need to get Darkness Elemental on my next chance when it's available. I got it to 3 stars, but I don't have enough diamonds to 6-star it. So as you can see, guys, so far this combination, okay, people said Stronghold, only 12% of you play Stronghold and Inferno, but so far I found it the hardest for me to beat as Astral. Because you don't only have Devil, okay, you got these two guys. That guy when enrages deals ton of damage, and that guy deals ton of damage all the time. So as you can see, Naga's down, Titan's down, so there's no damage on Astral. There's just tanks. And if Devil survived a little bit longer, he will have taken the backline. But it's just gonna drag out from now on. It's just going to be drag. Okay, I'll just quest here. Yeah, so after this fight, I'll prepare the last question, guys. 2 winners. And that'll be the 5 winners of this week's stream. Probably next week I won't be streaming. I'll see what I can do, but can't promise you guys. The old combo of Beholder and Earth Elemental with Darkness Elemental and Devil can beat Astral. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot of different formations that you can use, and they can work for you while they might not work for others. And just about a couple more seconds and that will be finished fight. Yep, but still, the troll didn't even enrage, yeah. But Devil in 30 seconds, okay, 18% of a team damage. That is huge, okay, 30 seconds. So this weapon really gives him a lot of damage, and it's probably going to be amazing on live server, guys. If you're playing in Inferno, you'll probably want to invest in that weapon. Right, guys, so not to hold you any longer, let's do the quiz. Okay, let's do the last question for today. Let me just prepare it. Okay, so in 5 seconds I'm gonna count to 5. You guys gonna see the question. All I need is an answer A, B, C, or D. Don't write the whole answer, it's not necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the correct answer is B, and I'm quite impressed that so many of you have guessed that, because I would never guess it. I would just go for a lucky shot at it. So the 2 answers. Okay, so I can't pronounce it, but that's the winner, and Gurabai is a winner as well. So that's the 2 last winners. Guys, I'll need your ID and the server you're playing. I think I got Gura, but I don't have the other guy. Yes, Gura, so you're playing on EU20 server. I got your info, but I will need the other guy info. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. If you could just give me the info I need. So basically what you need is, let me quickly log into the server here, transition. Okay, and I need ID as well, which you can copy from profile, your in-game profile. I'll just wait for that. Congratulations to the winners. As I said before, I've noticed the answers. So Gura put V. So basically, what he did was misspell it, and V is not even a valid answer. Oh, Edison. Okay, thank you. You changed your ID. Thank you. That will be easier for me to pronounce now. Okay, so I got all the info, guys. Thank you for staying with me this week. As I said before, I'll try to stream next week. I'm not sure what I'll stream. We'll see. Maybe there'll be something else coming up. If not, then I'll test Pitfiend weapon because I had no chance to actually test it. So yeah, and obviously later on, once we get the new commander unit released, I'll test it. Okay, so that's a Grim Reaper over here, so I can't wait. 11 days still he's available, so 2 weeks from now. Yeah, so 2 weeks from now. Oh, that will be hard. Okay, because I'm quite busy 2 weeks from now on, but I'll try. Okay, I'll try to make sure I get that guy on stream as well. Yeah, so basically that's why I accepted the offers. He misclicked V, which is not a valid answer, but he still showed up second on my screen. Right, guys, I'll see you next week, hopefully. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.